Hey everybody, happy Friday. I've had a really good day and I wanted to come spread that positivity. I love doing that. There is something so special about the power of positivity, and that's what I kind of want to talk today about. Just, it came to me and I was like, you know what, I just really want to post about this. And sometimes I just don't like writing it out. I want for people to hear me and see me and know that I'm genuine and true, and that I have this passion and like for helping others, and helping others mentally is really important to me because if you know my background and story, there's so much depression in my life, so much anxiety in my life, and if I can change just one person's mindset on being nice to themselves or loving themselves, or encourage somebody to know that they can do something that they never thought they could do, then I've done my job on here. Okay, like I make it seem like it's so easy. Heck no, I don't. Like you'll never get an easy button out of this chick. So let me just tell you, how many of you do what we call personal development, or even like daily affirmations, or anything that's positive to start out your day? If you don't do that, I highly encourage you just take like 10 minutes. I'm really trying not to talk with my hands. It's so hard. So take about 10 to 15 minutes. And I always say about that length because if you're like me, I like to squiggle and squirm. My brain doesn't like to focus, and 5 minutes into it, I'm really not focused yet. So that's why I encourage other people to do at least 15, because you're really not paying attention the first 5. Unless you're really awesome at that stuff, and congratulations, you rock. I am so envious. So anyways, so take that time, and even if you're like me, I listen to audio and I will stop it when I know it's time to take a note. And because I like to hear it, there is something more powerful in hearing somebody, especially when the author does the voice for the narration. So I will have my pen and paper out, and I'm actually getting better at just stopping everything and not doing anything and just listening to it. So that's been really cool too. But I will have that ready, and I pick out those pinpoints. And today I just wanted to share that it is so important to fill your mind with positive energy from the start of the day. And if you will stop and tell yourself something positive the second you start thinking negative, like I see it all the time, okay, especially with food. It seems like food is our enemy, and it's so not supposed to be our enemy, but it is. And we all know, like I have suffered from binge eating, and I know that feeling. I know that feeling when you're in the bakery and you're walking through and you're like, gosh, I just want everything, and I want that cheesecake because cheesecake's my favorite. And it's a choice that you have to make. And instead of saying, oh my gosh, I can't have this, like it's so bad for me, if you just tell yourself, you know what, I don't really want this right now in this moment in my life, completely switches your mindset. It's not gonna make it much easier to not want it, okay? I'm not saying that. But if you're at least nice to yourself, then you don't feel the guilt carried onward from walking away from the situation. So seriously, change that mental thinking and try to make it as positive as you can. I have been this way most of my life. It's a weird thing. It drives people crazy, but I really have an easy way of looking at the positive, okay? Like I may not always do it naturally for myself, but I can definitely do it and show it to other people. So, and like I said, that's stuff that I'm working on too. So if you're in that, let's say we'll just use the bakery. So if you're in the bakery and you're sitting there and you tell yourself, I don't want this right now, and that's okay, then you're able to walk away and not have that guilty feeling of, man, I really wanted that, so I failed at my diet. Or I really wanted that, so I'm a failure because I still want it. And I think if we quit that negative self-talk to begin with, then it's a lot better. Okay, so if you don't even let yourself phase it, okay, like just let it go. You want it, it's cheesecake, okay, like who doesn't want cheesecake? I mean, most people do. But anyway, so like if you just don't let yourself get wrapped up in the fact that you want it, because it's just a natural thing. Like if you want something, it's natural to want it. Don't allow your negative self-talk to shift every single bit of your day because you felt like you failed. Okay, and that carries over into your daily life. So if you think about all the things that are around you, what do you put in your life that's positive? Are you one of those people that sits there and you complain all day long about the things in your life, but you don't try to put anything positive in it? Like, if you're doing that to yourself, it's completely fine. Do your venting. It's all good. I'm not saying don't be normal, okay? But, like, you really have to get that switch into gear and say, you know what, I'm tired of this, and I want my life to change, so I'm going to do those things to make it change, okay? So you can't say you want change and not do it. It's easy to start. Okay, I'm gonna quit saying that it's not easy because it is easy to start. It is a challenge the entire time, okay? Notice the word challenge. I will use that more often than hard, okay? I don't like the word hard. Hard implies that we are not gonna do it, and I don't like that. I think that I can do a challenge. I can make it through. So when you really shift that focus, okay, and you have it in your mind that you're gonna do this, then you do it. Okay, so getting started, and really take 4 minutes if that's all you can spare, okay? Maybe even 3. Okay, it doesn't take you that long to think of 3 things that you are thankful for in the morning. And when you start thinking negative on yourself, tell yourself those 3 positive things. I know this sounds crazy, but if you will challenge yourself over the weekend, this is a perfect time to do it. Most of us are off on the weekends. Like, take that break and take that time, take those extra minutes that you have of sanity and be like, okay, I'm ready to focus in on these positive things so that I can carry that into my Monday. So I don't go into work on Monday being like, man, the weekend's over. You know, who wants to go into their work week upset that their weekend has ended? Not me. Like, I want to be like, hey, that weekend was awesome. I'm so excited that I had that great weekend. Here comes the next week. Is it always like that? No. But do I try my hardest to make that my point? Yes. So taking those things, making those positive impacts in your life are going to change the things that you do in life. Like, you have those options, guys. And if you are one of those people that does that, like, come talk to me. Even if you don't join my group, that's what we talk about. We talk about this negative self-talk that we do all the time. Hey, and it's like, if you will quit doing that negativity to yourself, then you can really seriously change a lot in your mind, okay? It takes a little bit of time to process those things that you need to change, okay? It's not going to happen overnight. Give yourself that time, but start doing it, okay? So, summary of this video is just to say, hey, so take a few minutes to tell yourself some positive things so that you are able to get through your day when those times get harder. Pardon me. There are so many things we can do each and every day to make our day just that much better. And if you will just take those few minutes to do it, you will start seeing it carry over into every single aspect of your life. I want to live a lot longer, and I want to feel a lot happier throughout all of my days. This is something that has been so new to me because for so long, okay, so long, we are told, do not like yourself. Do not be conceited. Do not, like, self-care, self-love, that's something you need to feel guilty about. That's not the case, guys. Like, if you're not self-caring, okay, if you're not taking care of yourself, you can never be selfless. And I said that today to my coaches that I help, and it's important. It's important to know that if you're not taking care of yourself, there's no way you're going to be able to carry that out into the world. And I want for my life to make that impact in somebody else's, and I'm sure that you do too. So instead of letting yourself be so negative, start those positive things. Let me know what those positive things are. If you're following on my journey, I challenge you to let me know 3 positive things about you. Just let me know so I can encourage you through it. Don't worry, you don't have to be in a group or anything. I just want to know how I've helped you empower your life to be better. So, guys, you have a great weekend. I hope this video came to you with much love and much peace that I intended it for, and I can't wait to get to know you guys better. Thanks. Bye-bye.